Hi Malachi, welcome back. I hope you had a great first day. Mr. Barnes and I were able to read your journal entry.
From last night, and we were able to tell that you are an avid reader, which is perfectly set up for what we are doing today.
Yes, so let's jump right into that. Let's see, where is it?
Yep. Awesome. So today we are talking, I'm going to scoot you over again, right here. Today we're talking about read and predict, and I included up here another Bitmoji for you, and then Miss Parker did good morning for you. So
let's jump right in.
So for our learning objectives today, we're going to talk you through what we are doing. So for the first bullet point, we will know what a prediction is and how to define one.
We will understand how to make a prediction.
And for the third bullet point, we will be able to make a prediction after reading chapter 1 of Kindness for Weakness and finish reading chapters 2 through 5. And to give you a little visual, this is the book that we have included on your desk today.
It's an awesome book, and I really think that you will enjoy this reading.
So we are also going to talk about our agenda, kind of what we're going to be doing today. So for our first bullet point, we are going to, again, define what prediction means and how we can make a prediction. And how we're going to do this is we will do a prediction word web worksheet. That is a mouthful.
And then next, we're going to have you read the first chapter of, again, the book Kindness for Weakness. And then after you read the first chapter, we're going to have you answer the first question on the worksheet, on the prediction worksheet that we have in your white folder.
And you will find all those worksheets in your white folder that we have provided on your desk. So if you have any questions throughout this, Miss Barker and I will be teaching, but you can grab our attention by raising your hand. Going back, our third bullet point, after having made our first prediction, we will read chapters 2 through 5 independently of Kindness for Weakness, right here, and finish the questions on our prediction worksheet. So before we get into any work with our lesson plan today, we want to first define prediction. I'm going to direct you to our first bullet point. We want to find the following materials in your white folder. Over here, so go ahead and grab your white folder. Over here, we have your word web worksheet. This is what you're going to be looking for. And then there's also going to be 2 note cards in there for you, and I will show you what you're looking for. You have 2 that say prediction. And on the back of those, they have definitions. Go ahead and hang on to those for right now. My second bullet point that I'm taking you to, we would like you to come up with 2 definitions of what a prediction means to you. So on your own, go ahead and fill in prediction right here in the middle. Fill in 1 definition of what you think prediction may be to you, and then do that as well here. With the other 2 note cards, I'm going to direct you to the third bullet point. So altogether, there are 4 circles to fill in, and we have provided the 2 note cards to help steer you in the right direction. On these note cards, copy down the definitions, copy 1 here and 1 here, and then you should be set.
And so just to go over the definitions real quick, so the first one is just making an educated guess. So that's just like using your knowledge and what you've learned to make a guess of what you think will happen. And the second one is guessing what may happen next. So again, this is like doing the educated guess. It's more just a guess. You don't have to be right, or there's no right or wrong answer. It's just how you think you're interpreting the next section of the book.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, let me get back here. So next, we will have you do a read and predict. So first, we want you to read chapter 1 of Kindness for Weakness. And if you want, you can go ahead and pause it just right now and go ahead and read the first chapter. And then after we do that, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next slide. We're going to have a worksheet that has 3 questions on it. After you read the first chapter, you're going to make a prediction on what you think will happen next. And then, again, remember, prediction is an educated guess, and it's only up to you to decide. Again, no right or wrong. So then after that, we want you to read chapters 2 through 5 in Kindness for Weakness, and then fill out questions number 2 and 3. So Mr. Barnes, you want to read 2 and 3?
Yes, I will take that. So question 2 says, after reading chapters 2 and 5, think back to your prediction. Was your prediction correct? If not, go ahead and explain why, or go ahead and explain what did happen and provide a new prediction on what will happen next after chapter 5. And then our third question is, think back to the first chapter. Why might you think this chapter be important later on in the books?
So just again, reminding you for number 2, if your prediction wasn't correct, they're most likely going to not be correct. So go ahead and just think of what you think is going to happen next. So I think that wraps up today. So yeah, go ahead and fill those out, and then when you're done, you can just come up to Mr. Garza and I. Awesome.